Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Seint artist. Let's talk about new releases. Seint is coming out with new releases on July 22nd, midnight, Mountain Standard Time, and I want to talk about the things. I want to talk specifically about the lip and cheek colors. They do have two palettes coming out. We've got the Disco Balls, super fun, very easy to clean. These palettes will not stain and they will wipe clean because they are so slick. It's great. And then this is the old Poolside palette. They called it something else. I'm going to forever call it Poolside. I like this palette so much. I have multiples of it. I've got a palette 4 here. This is the triple decker. And right here, we've got the 18. This is how much I like. This is my top pick palette. Between the two, this one's my favorite. It's iridescent, it's beautiful, it's lovely. And again, it cleans like a dream. Both of them will clean like a dream. But my favorite is this one. Okay, now I'm gonna get into talking about the two other products, the lip oil. I keep it in my pool bag. I have my Supergoop resetting powder because I'm oily instead of resetting spray. And then I keep this by the pool with me. This stuff is so good and you don't have to worry about it melting in your palette. You just keep it with you. If you're a chapstick girl, you're somebody who likes chapsticks and balms more than you like glosses, these two products are for you. So you have the oil coming out. These two are here to stay, okay? If they sell out, the oil will be back. It's gonna look different, but it's coming back. And then we have this beautiful lipstick. This is a wonderful, beautiful, it magnetizes shut Tom Ford dupe. Tom Ford is $45. This one is $25. It is so gorgeous. It's shimmery. It's not gritty like a scrub. It feels like a gloss and it has shimmer. This is great. It adds a frost to your lips. This is your date night lip because you can reapply this with nothing on and it still looks gorgeous on your lips, but it adds a frostiness that is just so good. And so you could wear the oil during the day when you're poolside, but then it's date time. Go put this on. This is your vacation lipstick. When you just are already bronzed, you can tap it on your cheek as an illuminator, put it on your lips for a little frost with no color underneath, and you will look so beautifully put together. These are a must-have, okay? They're a must-have. I'm buying more of them. They are a must-have, and I'm gonna shut up now. All right, let's get into the colors. We have a new bronzer out. Everybody always loved on the glow kits when you would combine an illuminator with Bella bronzer. Well, guess what? They combined it for you, and you can add a new color to your palette. If you needed to fit in some setting powder in there, or you wanted to add a new lip color into your palette, but you only had the size 4, you can make a glow kit using this, and you get extra space in your palette. It is toasty rather than warm. It is so pretty. The shimmer in it is subtle, and that's a deal breaker for me because again, I'm oily, and for me, I can't wear illuminators. It jumps me to greasy too quick. I'm wearing this right now, and it doesn't jump me to greasy. The color is again toasty and yummy, but the shimmer is subtle. It's more of a glow. It's more glowy than the glow illuminator. It is so good. It's a must-have. It's a top pick for me. And that's kind of where I'm going to end my top picks is I have my oil, my lipstick, I love my poolside palette, and then Xanadu bronzer. These are my top picks. Now we're gonna get into the lip and cheek colors, and I'm referring to these as remastered. These are all oldies but goodies that they've brought back and they're remastering, okay? For the last 2 summers before this summer, they came out with the Fruit Punch collection and they were smelling so good. We had grape, we had watermelon, we had tangerine, very popular colors. They have remastered and brought them back unscented. That's where I'm calling these remastered. The colors you have. So if you already have the Fruit Punch collection, you don't necessarily need these colors, okay? And some of them are very similar to things we already have that might be in your palette. I will never tell you to buy something if you already have something very similar. It's kind of like Sabrina and Drift. If you have one, you don't necessarily need the other, right? If you've got Cafe, you don't need Basic on the eyeshadows. So for me, I'm not gonna tell you to buy something that you may already have in your palette, and that's kind of what I'm gonna show you today because while I do love these blushes, they are very pretty, there are very similar other colors, and again, I'm referring to these as remastered. Honesty is my name of the game. Do I want a sale? Sure, but am I willing to compromise me to do it? No. I love these colors. I'm currently wearing 2 of these colors together and they're really pretty. So I do love these colors. And again, if you have something similar in the palette, you don't need another is all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying you may already have this color in your palette. Okay, the first color I'm coming out with is Lavender Skies. This is grape remastered without the scent. I'm wearing it now. okay? And I'm gonna show you the combo later once I swatch these. But this is Lavender Skies. Now for me, this is my opinion on comparing it to Grape. It has a bit more pigment to it. It picks up a lot easier. It is a gloss and it's so lovely and pretty. If you want to turn your nose up at purples, go right ahead. It's not for everyone. This does go well on a cheek. I'm not compromising my makeup. It looks too good today. It does look really pretty on the cheeks as an addition to a color. It's so pretty, and it's pretty on the lips as a topper on top of another color, and I'll show you what that color is in a little bit. So this is a dupe to the Grape scent. Now, as you can see, the Grape scent came off more as a semi-gloss than a gloss, so it picked up a little bit harder and it went on a little more sheer. So I think that the Lavender Skies does have a bit more pigment to it. I really have to rub into this to get any which color, and that's what I mean when I say it has a bit more pigment. But again, I still feel if you have one, you don't need the other. But it is really pretty to have in your palette. I've actually been keeping it in my daily palette because it is a beautiful lip color, and I'll show you in a minute. The next color I'm gonna get into is Disco Inferno. This one is a gloss also. So pretty, so pretty. But again, it is remastered. So if you had Tangerine in the Fruit Punch collection, you don't necessarily need this. Okay, so we're gonna pop this one on. It does pick up a little bit easier. It is a little bit more pigmented, but again, remastered from Tangerine. As you can see, it's more of a semi-gloss than a gloss, so it's gonna pick up a little bit more hard, and it might be a bit more sheer. See, a little bit more sheer. That's okay, but again, if you have one, you don't need another, unless you loved it so much you want more, kind of like Xanadu. I have Xanadu, but these colors are only available on July 22nd. And so I'm buying more Xanadus because I know I'm gonna go through them. It's just, look at that. I mean, that's a good color. I love it. Okay, next color I'm gonna get into is Ducky. Personal opinion, I think this should have been pink because it's from the movie Pretty in Pink.
Is it the afternoon right now?
Yeah, it's almost time. Let me finish. I love you. We're gonna go in just a minute. Yes.
Yay.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, bye.
Mwah.
Mwah. All right, the joys of working from home. Okay, so this is Ducky, and this is remastered from Jolene. Jolene had a bit of a purple shimmer to it, and a lot of people didn't love that. If you loved it, great. And I think if you have it, you don't necessarily need this unless you really want that purple shimmer gone. So here it is. This is a satin finish, so it's gonna go on very pigmented. And it is orange. I think it's really fun for summer, for concerts, and for that kind of stuff. And if you really love oranges, it's for you. So this is Jolene. And again, it's super subtle, but there is a purple shimmer iridescent to it. And again, super similar. There's just a touch of shimmer to it that when the sun hits, you can really see it, but they're very similar in color. Again, these are satins, so they pull much more pigmented. All right. Last but not least, it's actually a fan favorite. It's actually a favorite of mine. And I'm gonna get a wipe out and just clean off my finger for this one because it's not similar to these oranges because it's pink and it is the color Pink Slip. I'm just gonna clean these fingers off. It's stunning. I think this color would have been preferred to be called Ducky because again, pretty in pink, people, pretty in pink. What were you thinking? Oh, they should have consulted me first, but I'm nobody. Okay, Pink Slip. It is a semi-gloss or a gloss. I'm not sure. I'm wearing it right now, and I topped it with Lavender Skies. I put my pink on first, put Lavender Skies over top. It's so pretty. I do love them together. So if you want them and you have them, we're gonna get into some combos here. This is Pink Slip. It is a gloss. I find this to feel like a semi-gloss, so it does take a little work to pick it up. Not gonna lie. It's not soft like the glosses, but that is a beautiful pink. Again, these are remastered. It is remastered from Watermelon, so it doesn't have a scent. I feel that Watermelon picks up a little bit easier when I tap into it, but it is extremely similar. However, there are so many similar colors to this. And so if you have Watermelon, you don't need Pink Slip. If you have Ruby, you don't need Pink Slip. This one is a gloss and picks up super easy. It is a little bit more punchy, but it could easily blend down to be this tone. So if you have this, I don't necessarily think that you need Pink Slip. If you don't like glosses, if glosses aren't your thing, I'm oily and I feel it changes the consistency of my makeup, probably because of my excess oil production. I love Dahlia. I'm wearing Dahlia now because I do love this shade of pink. Dahlia is incredibly similar and it is a satin. And so you can wear it on your cheeks, but it is extremely similar in tone. You see that? And this is a satin. It picks up really easily. It's a beautiful lip color. It is my favorite summer shade. It is my favorite summer shade, but it is very similar to Pink Slip. And if you want a satin version of Pink Slip, Dahlia. And so, but if you have Dahlia, I think you could easily make it Pink Slip using the oil. That being said, if you have grape and you have ruby, you have this lip combo. If you have if you have watermelon and you have grape, you have this combo. If you want this combo and say you have one or the other, there you go. So if you have the pinks but you don't have the purple, go grab Lavender Skies. If you've got grape and you want to add that pink, go grab one of the many pinks, Dahlia, watermelon, ruby, or Pink Slip. I just wanted to be forward with you and give you the full opinion of it. These are beautiful colors, quality products, $16 a color, and they're great lip colors. I love me a good lip color, and adding these to any of these is a winning combo. I just wanted to give you my opinion. I got these, I did an open boxing on my Facebook group, and I gave my first opinion, and then I sat, I thought about it, I talked about it, I got swatches for customers, I talked to customers, and if you have a big collection and you have similar colors, no, you don't need to add more. I told that to a customer. I know your collection, and you already have similar colors to this. You don't need that color. I'm not compromising myself to sell a tin. I'm just not, and I'm gonna give you my full opinion. These are gorgeous colors, and they look so good. I love Ducky on a good tan. It's so pretty on a tan. I really like it. There are solid perfumes. If you have the Starlit powder, you can mix it with the balm. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy the new cream. You could take the Starlit powder you already have, mix it with the balm, and turn it into a cream illuminator. Or if you want to do what I did, take Legend, the July shade of the month, mix it with balm, and make it into a cream illuminator. It's so, so pretty. But that is my opinion about the shades coming out for Seint's Customer Appreciation Party. The more you buy, the bigger your discount. It starts at $150. If you're looking to try Seint, let's do a color match and get you ready for the sale. And I will help you customize your palette that you already have or that you want to create to work for you. That's what I do. I love this makeup. I've been wearing it for over 4 years. I've been sharing about it for over 3.5. I genuinely just really like this makeup, and the fact that I get to do this is such an amazing bonus. So these are your colors. My top picks: Xanadu, the lipstick, the oil, and I love this palette pattern. It's so pretty. And again, I've had these two for I think 2 or 3 years, and they're still in excellent condition. The seams are still holding together beautifully. I know that some people that really, I have a customer and she just cranks the crap out of her palettes. These have longevity. It's not like the papers that you've seen before. Really good. I think it's quality. That's what I'm looking for, the word quality. So message me if you have any questions. List them in the comments. I'll answer them in the comments. I hide nothing. These are $16 a color. They're beautiful. They're creams. They work with traditional foundation. So if you're wearing your favorite Estee Lauder Tarte foundation and you want to try this bronzer, it'll work beautifully with your traditional makeup. You don't have to change everything for one product. It is very interchangeable and easy to work with. So that's it. That's my opinions on the new releases coming out on July 22nd, midnight Mountain Standard Time. I'm here to answer your questions, and I'm here to create a custom list for you if you are my customer, and that's where I will end it. Have a great day.